Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of HPR. I'm Scott.
And I am Sam.
And we're going to go back a little bit and do something we stopped doing for a little bit.
Why?
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Because it really is something very interesting to me. And that's home tours. But we're going to put a twist on it this time.
A twist?
A twist. What are these? A little...
Ouch.
We're going to look at homes in other countries.
Ooh.
So I think that'll be interesting, especially for me, because I worked on home renovation shows for years. So I've seen every kind of house.
What country are we going to first,
I think we should go to England.
Professor?
So we're going to go to England. It's in London, of course. You know, if you're going to go to England, you got to go to London.
Swing in London.
So we're going to check out a house tour that was done in London, and we'll give you our insights on, you know, how it differs from what it would look like from a U.S. perspective. All right, here we go. This is a Victorian home in London somewhere.
All right.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Luxury Home Show. Today you're joining Tom and I in West London's Ealing.
West London's Ealing.
Beautiful double-fronted
No idea where that's at.
villa just behind me.
It's a beautiful house.
Undergone an incredible renovation.
Oh, nice.
The home encompasses a perfect blend of modern and timeless classic design, with this renovation aiming to highlight the traditional Victorian features throughout and also make it convenient for modern day living.
This is right up my alley. I love Victorian homes, and this is legit. It looks
now,
legit.
The property is listed for £4.3 million with Fine and Country, so their details will be in the description below. But before we head inside, we actually wanted to show you the street a little bit. So it's one of the most sought after roads in Ealing. It's a very quiet, leafy street. Lots of nice big trees around.
It's a leafy street.
Pretty, right?
I've never heard anything
Information
described that way.
Looks like a fun neighborhood.
Yeah. And even the one next door is Victorian.
Yeah, I think
They're all Victorian, yeah.
Walking in, we also have mature trees, making it nice and private. But let's talk about the facade, Tom. We can see some of the key Victorian features here, such as the colourful brickwork, the steep roof, and then you've also got some really nice ornate detailing throughout, especially on the gable up there. And it's worth knowing that the decorative trimmings are actually known as gingerbread trims, which is funny because this looks like a gingerbread house, don't you think?
Yeah, it's immaculate.
Definitely.
I love the design.
Oh,
we've got some parrots.
parakeets, yeah, they're green. What? They just fly around. It's kind of weird to see that.
Is that something normal in
No,
London?
they're not indigenous.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
No, those are tropical birds,
All right.
bro.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think you can...
Clearly not anymore.
Step back into property, and that was quite a prominent feature of Victorian homes.
Yeah.
We also have side access to the garden, but Tom, should we just head inside?
I love the driveway is perfect. I love the way it looks. It fits like what, 3 or 4 cars in there at least. So yeah, I just love that front.
If you have a
area.
lot of cars and you don't mind parking outside, it's perfect.
You're not going to have many cars after you spend 4.7 million pounds on a house, but you know. Yeah,
As
like
we enter the property, we have this expansive hallway with 3 reception rooms leading off of it. I'm going to take you into the first one here, just to my right. Now, as you can expect from a Victorian home, we have a lot of the traditional features, such as the double height ceilings. You can see the beautiful detailed architrave, and also that ceiling rose right in the middle. When the owners bought this home in 2012, they actually renovated it, trying to keep all of these features but kind of rejuvenate them and restore them so they look pristine. This room kind of acts as more of a informal reception room, I'd say. We've got the TV here and a lovely L-shaped couch, views out to the front of the property, but then this is the elephant in the room, really, isn't it?
100%. Look at that detail.
I know.
That's beautiful.
Marble fireplace around, and I love the contrast of it with the black of the original fireplace.
At least here in America, in a normal, like, I don't want to say starter home or something, but in normal homes, we don't have these like landing spots before you get to like the living room or the kitchen. This is very uncommon for American homes that are starting out. There are certainly homes like that here, but that's not very common.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I don't like the TV in there. It takes away from the style. Like putting in that TV next to the beautiful like mirror that's there just really not my thing.
Yeah.
I always think it's very cleverly positioned with
But
these
that's a
mirrors where you
beautiful
can
mirror.
really see the ceiling rows and
I like the
And the
Chandelier.
chandelier, yeah.
Seating
But that
position.
TV
Yeah, it
ruins
does.
it for me.
Frames it, which
Yeah,
is
besides it's over in the corner. What?
Yeah.
How do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
I like the high ceilings.
I do love that room
A
though.
little
Yeah.
bit about this porch area. So you have the 2 doors leading into the property.
I love that.
Notice the walls. Are they modeled or something?
Yeah, and she's saying that's a porch room. What's a porch room? Is that like a mud room? Is that what she means?
I don't know.
Like
What's
for
a mud-
us?
It's a mudroom.
You don't know what a mud room is? You're from Pennsylvania.
No, I don't. What is it?
Mudroom is like a staging area where you put like your shoes and stuff like that on.
Oh, why don't you just say the foyer? Foyer.
Well, the foyer is just the entrance. Mudroom's separate. It's separate.
Do tell.
Man, it's going south quick. I like the way that this is, though. I like the double door, the door to get into a space, and then another one to get into the house.
Here
Yeah.
on the front door, we actually have the stained glass that used
I
to
love that
originally be on
stained
the front
glass.
door. When the owners
That's
bought this
cool.
property in 2012, it was actually in a side alley, so it wasn't being used. They got a specialist in
Really?
to replace it in this Banham door, and it looks
Wow.
incredible, doesn't it, Tom?
It's amazing. Yeah, very typically Victorian.
Yeah, so come on through into the other reception room. Now this is a bit more grand, a bit more formal of a space. Once again,
It looks exactly the same.
but we've kept the black running on the mantelpiece
I
too.
love that
The interior
fireplace.
design-
Really? Do you like black? That's a lot of black.
It is. You're right. I'm not into black normally, but because it's the style of the home, this Victorian style,
Right.
to me it fits in. But normally, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't go for that. But they look like the same. Those 2 reception rooms look the same, just kind of flipped. It's like mirror images of each other.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
These splashes of colour, which are
This is a
very
huge house already.
interior design, I'd say. Back when the house was first built in the 1800s, it was when cars were first kind of coming around. So this room here was converted into a garage as a place to showcase the car.
Yeah, so rather than having an extra lounge,
Yeah.
you've got somewhere to put your car.
So,
Boys.
yes.
That used to be a garage.
And this was the added extension.
Oh, the trim on the top.
2 different types of. We've got the shutters.
Low.
Nice little touch. And then we also have the glass doors on this side, so you
Love
can
that.
completely seal this section off. We have
Very
the
cool.
tiling on the floor. Now,
Ooh,
fun
look at
fact,
that. That's
I
very
wore a coat
modern.
today. You've seen
It
it in the
is.
intro of this video. I got told it looked very Victorian, which at the time I didn't agree with. And then Tom pointed out that the pattern on the coat is the exact same as the pattern on the tiles in this beautiful Victorian home. So there we go. But in here we have this
That's
beautiful wooden dining table. It was actually
Ooh, I
built
love that
and
dining
designed
table.
just
Yeah,
for this
that's
space.
beautiful.
So definitely a bit more modern in here, isn't it?
It
With
is.
the paint, you've got the skylights above, speakers, spotlights, all integrated into the ceiling.
I mean, obviously that's not a Victorian thing. They added the skylights in and made that kind of a modern area. But I'd love to hear from the Brits out there or anybody who lives in London. How well do those skylights work? Is it sunny enough to get light in there?
Well, it looks good right there.
I mean, you got a little bit of a mood lighting there now because it looks a little cloudy. I mean, I love the idea, and certainly like in Southern California where we're at, it's almost mandatory. I would love to have that everywhere because you get all
Absolutely.
that natural sun, but I don't know how effective it is there. But it looks nice. It looks nice.
And then we've got the pendant lights too.
Yeah, it's like a contemporary twist on
Definitely.
Victorian property.
Yeah, and I like how it steps down as well. We've got a really great view into these gardens. Now, the owner
Oh,
opened
that's
the
not a
door
bad
first time,
size.
And I
so nice,
love-
spent ages trying to figure
No,
out
it's a
how to
good
do
size.
it.
You're right.
But I really like it. It's very
I
neat.
do
I've never
love
seen
the-
doors that open this way before.
Everybody on the other side of the pond calls it a garden. We call it a backyard. But even my wife from Turkey says garden.
Turkey, eh?
Yeah.
What about Turkey?
It's not Turkey anymore. It's Turkey.
Turkey, eh? Good to know.
We get led to our kitchen. Now this
Ooh,
space,
I like that
really love
kitchen.
it. How beautiful is this kitchen, Tom?
Lovely. I love the.
It looks big, but also kind of closed off.
Textured, but it's from a German manufacturer.
Looks great.
I love it. Yeah.
So
Again, very
on screen,
modern.
so you know,
Yeah,
just
very
in case I'm
modern.
pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, if there's any Germans watching, let us know.
Yeah, did I butcher that?
I think it was Leicht.
Leicht. Leicht, yes. Anyway, on this main central island, which is huge by the way, we have the Siemens induction hob in the middle. We also have the...
How common is electric stoves, I wonder?
Probably pretty common.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's storage not only on this side, but Tom, on the side you have the knives and forks. So there's storage everywhere.
Look at the sink, how
Also have
tiny
the
that
glass
is.
Splashback here. Plenty
It is small.
of integrated Siemens appliances. You've got the oven, microwave, steamer, and the coffee machine.
Plenty
and
of
then the
storage.
fridge is actually hidden.
So here's the one thing I like about this is obviously I love the textures of the cabinets there. Everything seems to be hidden, which is another big thing. I bet she's about to get into either a refrigerator or a pantry or something, but I love the refrigerators that are hidden inside a cabinet.
Yeah,
so you don't know they're there.
I know. It's awesome.
Which helps a space like this because this space, even though it looks kind of large, it feels kind of closed in. Having everything hidden helps that out a little bit.
I think the English are used to small kitchens.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. And it's Victorian. Again, I have to keep thinking this is a Victorian home, even though this looks totally modern. The rooms in Victorian homes, the rooms aren't, I wouldn't think are huge rooms because usually things are kind of closed off, right?
Right. There's a den, there's a library, there's this, there's that.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I think they're used to having the space that this has.
Behind him.
Oh, it is.
There it is.
And then the freezer underneath.
And the freezer underneath. Take a moment to appreciate these chairs. Now this was an addition to the house, like the dining room. So you've got underfloor heating throughout here, and it's all thermostat.
Love the tiling, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I love the
also just
tiling
noticed
too.
that there is actually an extract fan, but it is housed quite discreetly. So we're going to step up again. We've got some doors here, and I've actually got a room to show you under the stairs. This room shocked me when I first saw it. It reminded me how big the property is. So you've got this study space. Now this door here leads into the first reception room. Let's have a little
Wow.
glance.
How many
Any
rooms?
bearings?
Improving.
Back in the first room.
Yeah. And then we're going to head through here. This is another extension on the property. It's actually a boot room. So you've got access to the front of the property through here, and then also access to the back of it.
Interesting.
And then we've got access here to our cellar. So down there you have your washing machines, like a utility kind of space.
Yeah, we found some Farrow and Ball paints down there.
I'd like to know what this one is. You know me, I love my green.
This is grey as hell.
It looks so green right now. It looks green.
Grey.
Looks green?
You're going to
Oh,
tell
it's
me
a
this isn't
bathroom.
pink now. It's got a pinky hue because of the nice tinted
I mean,
on the lights here.
Ooh.
it's warm. When it's warm, it's got a pinkish hue.
The toilet, whatever you want to call it. We have
Love that sink.
the basin here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And the
That
toilet
is
down
cool.
The other end. Sorry, I'm so put off by the fact that I might be colorblind, to be honest.
Looks like a high-tech toilet.
I could be wrong about that, but that's definitely not.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm going to pause it again real quick. I was expecting to see very Victorian features in this, and I'm not seeing that at all. They've really turned this into a modern,
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
which is cool.
With hints back to
Yeah, and it's still
Victorian.
Yeah, I do like this art piece,
Stairs and show them the first floor.
Sounds about right to me.
and I love that
It's time to
staircase.
explore bedroom 1 of 5. The first floor is actually split levels, so we have the
Wow, look at that.
bedrooms up there. But the first one I'm going to take you into is probably my personal favorite. So we come through, we've got this little desk section looking over the extension, and then it comes out into this very spacious room. Now there actually
Wow.
used to be 2 separate rooms. You can see the divide
they-
here where the ceiling height
So they did
is higher, where it used to be.
knock down some
Well, you
walls.
get a little office over here.
We've
You
actually
got
got triple aspect throughout here as well, as you can look over to the gardens, the nice houses, everywhere. And then Tom, through here is our ensuite. We have the basin in the middle, toilet around the corner, and then a shower. Like I said, a great spacious room.
Not
And you've got a
huge,
separate
not a huge
access point
bathroom
into it from here, so you can
compared
close
to
that
what you would
When we head
usually
up there,
see
we can
here.
see some
But
of
again,
the stained
Victorian,
glass
very.
on the door to this room as well.
You can also
That's
see the
very much on
skylights
par.
through there, look. Interestingly, they're actually
I
sloped,
love that.
so the rain comes off.
I love
These
that
stairs
actually.
were actually recently carpeted as well. It's nice, makes it soft on your feet. Let's head into our first bedroom on this section. So we have this slightly smaller room, but you've still got the original.
Is that
fireplace.
carpet?
Look at
The
that.
original
I don't know.
tiles in here.
Yeah, it looks
The
like it
owners
might
have
be
done such an
carpet.
incredible job
Where's
with,
that
like, restoring
concrete?
all of the kind of traditional Victorian features throughout here.
What, great.
Oh, it's carpet.
It's carpet, yeah.
Yeah,
Certainly for little
Yeah.
kids.
you're right. At least your
That's a great little room, though.
On point. Now, this is my other favorite room because I love the interior.
And they all have fireplaces,
Yeah.
It's
Well,
It's very uncommon.
well, back then, when this was probably built, they didn't have central air or heating,
Yep.
and everybody needed a fireplace back then.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
And I actually thought, yeah. And we've got inbuilt storage throughout. Once again, the original fireplace with the
Love that.
tiles and boucle headboard.
Oh, nice.
That's a clay headboard? What? Oh, it is.
Once again, we've got these shutters and very soft carpets throughout here. Now, I haven't actually mentioned this before, so before we head into the bathroom, we have really nice oak wooden flooring all the way throughout the home, apart from the bedrooms. So this is the family bathroom. We switched to some tiles. We have underfloor heating in here too. Shower
Family
in the
bathroom?
corner, and the practicality of these blinds is that no one.
A bathtub and a shower. I like that.
This is more like what an ensuite would look like in the master bedroom, of course. But yeah, this is a family bathroom, and that is gorgeous. Gorgeous bathroom.
And they're so quick.
I would never let my son use this.
Okay, yeah, got it.
He gets the small
Throughout
one.
here, and then we also have these nice feature mosaic tiles.
That's cute.
Love that tub.
Also next to the basin. So this room,
And I love the floating sinks.
Suite. We have the large king size bed in the middle, and opposite that we have the fireplace with the original
How
tiles.
many? Is that like 5 fireplaces?
That is a huge room because a king size bed
Yeah.
is swallowed up in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
With the trimmings, you know what I mean? At the top as well.
I love the detail.
Yeah.
But Tom, should I show you why this is the principal suite?
Yeah.
Come on,
But
Fred.
I wonder if that was original or if they went and bought that.
Storage throughout here as well.
Good question. Well, that's a mirror. I thought it was another room.
Another great bathroom. Very modern.
Ooh, nice.
Curved edges, and then our walk-in shower, which is probably the biggest one we've seen. The toilet tucked around the corner as well. It's very glossy throughout here, reflecting all that light. And then to separate the space, we have the frosted glass sliding door.
That's cool.
I like that. Yeah, the only thing I would say, just from a personal level, is that it might be a little too modern for my taste. I love modern homes.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going to buy a Victorian house,
A Victorian house.
I would be utilizing all of that design and style of the home. Beautiful.
But sterile.
White floors, white walls, white everything, and glass. It just felt like I was in a hospital.
Must be a real production to clean that place.
I would hate to be the person that has to clean that, yeah. But it was beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And but I would love to see more Victorian design. And I love the staircase.
We're now up on the second floor. of the
Look at that
property,
little
which is
room.
the top. We have a kind of playroom through here. Could be a study, but it's a great bit of storage if not. Now, this floor up here, just nearly tripped over, is great for self-contained living.
So it's
if you're
the
young,
ceilings are short.
a bathroom that I just passed with a.
So they're on the top. So you're getting the peaks.
Is that what that is?
I love the splashes of red in here. You've also got that half.
I love these little
along
rooms
the
though.
walls. You
Yeah,
can
they're
see
cool.
this window from the front of the property, so we're actually in that gable at the top.
I would have loved a room
and then
like that as a
skylights with
kid.
tons of light
Absolutely.
throughout here. But this really is kind of the selling point of this top
Oh, wow.
floor. You've got this
Wow.
lounge / study area, all freshly carpeted as
The
well.
skylights are
You've got
great.
the beautiful pitch of the ceiling that reflects that steep pitched roof.
That's
of the
awesome.
Victorian era. 1, 2, 3, 4 Velux windows, so that light is really just flooding in all day long. And then we've got
Yeah,
the
that's
TV
beautiful.
by Tom,
And he's got the old radiator. I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
But
because
now
they
we've
don't have
explored
central air.
just under 4,800
You don't think they
square
put
feet
central
of
air in this
property.
thing?
Should we go check
No,
out the
it's-
garden?
Let's do it.
You'd have to retrofit the
Just coming out
building.
of the kitchen now to the garden.
They retroed almost all of it.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that.
And then we have loads of lawn space as well. Just seen a squirrel. Wow, we're really within the wildlife.
In London.
But like I said, we've got so much green space. It's great for
Yeah.
London, and we have high.
It's nice back there.
I feel like that's uncommon to have that much space in London.
That's why it's 4,700,000
Yeah, right.
pounds. Yeah.
Which has the Central and District line, and you can also access Heathrow really easily to there too. And in addition to that, we also have North Ealing Station for the Piccadilly line. Both are within a 4 to 5 minute walk from here, so that is great. It's a brilliant area for families of all ages. We have a number of state schools, private schools, and even a Japanese school close by. Ealing is actually very well known for its open green spaces. We have 2 parks within a walking distance of 10 minutes. One of them is Walpole Park, so it was formerly home to a very famous and influential British architect named Sir John Soane in Pittshanger Manor, which was recently restored. So the area is really rich with history, and you've got a lot of beautiful houses throughout here too. One of them being this beautiful home. Don't know who's talking over there, but they must be happy because I am too.
I'd have a grill
anyway,
and a covered...
if you've liked this video, be sure to leave us a thumbs up, comment down below what your favourite
thumbs
part
up.
was, and if you want to see more stunning Victorian homes such
a
as
thumbs
this
up.
in London. And we're going to see you in the next video.
It's the language barrier. I like the house. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. If I'm going to buy a Victorian home, I want the Victorian type of stuff.
Yeah.
But that being said, the modern stuff they put in there and the stuff they did, the renovations, beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. Like when I think of London in particular, I don't think of a lot of like backyard space or garden space.
Probably not, no.
This feels like an anomaly. Like this area, she says there's a couple of parks within 10 minutes walking.
I don't know how old these buildings are, but it looks like room wasn't the problem whenever it is they were building them.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I still feel, even though there's a lot of space that we just saw, it still feels kind of closed in.
You know what? I don't remember her saying anything about it, but how many rooms are in this building? I mean, this seems like there's about 15 rooms.
I want to say there was like 5 bedrooms maybe, and at least 4 bathrooms.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a good question because they had a bunch upstairs. That was a 3-story home. I would love to live in that area. That area is very British to me, which I'm a big fan of, like British style homes, you know, just the brick and the Victorian. Those are things that really like appeal to me.
Back east where I grew up in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, there are a lot of homes very similar to this kind of look. But Tudor is a very, very popular design in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I kind of feel familiar with this kind of neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful neighborhood. If I were, you know, in the market to move to London, and if anybody wants to help me out with that, that would be great. I actually really liked it. You guys should tell us a little bit about where this is and like what the background is, like what the town is all about, because I've never heard of it. What was the name of it?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
I can't remember.
What was it? Eiling?
West London, Ealing.
But it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I would say this too, and I know we already mentioned it a little bit, but even though it's a lot of space in this house, has a ton of space, it still feels very London-y to me, which is the houses are still very close to each other. Like if I were to look out the side window of that home, I'm looking right into
a brick wall.
Yeah, either a brick wall or their window, but they're very, very close. But I find that appealing. As an American, I find that kind of like that's what I think of when I think of a London home. And it's appealing to me. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I like room myself.
I like room myself too, but I don't know. It's just something about that feel that makes it kind of cool to me. But anyway, let us know what you guys think about this house. I don't know if you loved it. I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I'm gonna give it 1.5 thumbs because I wish it was more Victorian.
I'm giving it all.
The interior. You're giving it all thumbs. All right. Let us know what you guys think. And before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we're going to do some more of this stuff. If you guys have any houses that you'd love us to look at.
No matter where. Except
I don't want to see American homes. Let's take a look at like across the world.
See how the other half lives.
That's right. Well, because you know how expensive it is here.
Oh.
I can only imagine. Like, I would imagine London's similar, right?
Oh, London's very expensive.
I mean, expensive, like LA expensive, San
Yes.
Francisco expensive, New York expensive. Yeah.
Any of these big major cities like that are going to be real expensive.
All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.